I hope that you are doing good. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm live on Facebook. My Facebook. If you are watching me, I'm settled in one of the Scandinavian nations, Sweden, in the middle of it, and yeah, that is it. And my YouTube channel, the one that I have two YouTube channels, as I always said. I'm naturally gifted and I'm spiritually gifted. So right now we are in the YouTube channel. I'm not live on YouTube, sorry. I'm live on Facebook, but this video is going to be sent on Facebook, on YouTube channel with the name Waboy86. I think I'll be lighting my YouTube channel because I know sometimes because of the difference of the lag of the nations and cultures, it can be very difficult to light. And even it's not, you know, some of these names we created through YouTube's names, Facebook names, Instagram's name, they can be very difficult. So I think I'll be lighting on my comment so that if in case somebody is not getting what I'm saying, I try to help. So welcome. Here is 8 in the morning. I don't know about your time there, where you live, in that nation you live. And hello and welcome on board. Today I want us to talk about simple topic about rice water. With me I have a bottle of water which I normally store after soaking rice. So I'm going to come with another video. You know, we have 1,000 type of rice, but I've not eaten all of them because I know that in Thailand there are some rice that they are black. They eat them like the way we, you know, like the way we squeeze our fufu. I've never tasted it, but I've seen them. When, you know, I was going international, I was at international school, and there were different kind of people. So even here, I have interacted with people from different culture, different nations, and it is so good. So with me here, I have some water from a certain rice which I normally store. One thing, I don't know, when I grew up, I did not know that this water I did not know the meaning of we used like to wash water, but I did not even know why I was cleaning the rice. Sorry. I think we start there. When you buy rice, you know, rice is grown underwater. So the more it's grown, the more they add water. I've never been in a rice plantation, and it's my dream. So I will see whether I will add. My dream is to land somewhere in Hong Kong, in one of those Hong Kong village. So if you live in Hong Kong, you can inbox me and you find me one of these fine days. I'm interested with the city and I'm interested with the village. So somebody who lives at the village, it is very good that I get contact with somebody who live in the village. I know one of Uganda famous YouTuber live at the village. I don't know whether it is easy to get her. I know another YouTuber who live, I think she lives somewhere near the city. And I don't know how we can, I'll try to get contact with them. I see whether it can work out one of these fine days, but it's not a tomorrow project. So thank you so much. I want to thank all those who have been following me, all those who have been watching my videos, and I'll not disappoint. I'll be delivering good and important topic, like the topic of today. We start with lice. Lice is grown underwater, and we know that lice in itself. We know there are some people who have problem with the carbohydrate, and that is starch. And rice is very rich. Some lice are very rich in starches, and because of where does this starch come from? This starch come from is through photosynthesis process that the rice is able, rice seed, because it's a seed, is able to store that starch within itself. So the starch is a natural product that comes from the lice itself. Lice contain another substance which comes from the nature and is called arsenic, and this arsenic it comes from, and it's not very healthy, and it's not healthy at all. Not even, let me not use even very healthy. It is not healthy at all to consume it, especially when you consume it in very, very large amount. The arsenic topic is going to come later when I'll be downloading the program of rice. That one we are going to stop there. We know that, I know that when I came to West, most of West people, because you know these things they import. I had some of several of my colleagues or the people I interact with, they were like, I just cook rice. I don't wash rice. And I was like, what? Okay. Then I take it myself, and I explain to them the importance of washing rice. And one thing we know, that why we cleanse rice, and rice should be cleaned thoroughly, it's because you want to remove dirt. That is one thing why we clean, we wash, to remove dirt. Another thing why we clean rice, I told you about starch. This starch that contain in rice, you see, when you clean rice, the result of the water tend to be white, and that it release some starch. And the more you clean it, the better. For example, if you have problem with starch, it is always good to cleanse, and the best thing to do it is to soak this starch. Even if you have problem with like weight, make sure that you always peel your potatoes, peel your sweet potatoes, at least cut them in which angle you want to cut it, soak them in water. The water will turn white. Everything that have starch, the water is white. So you realize even the potatoes, after soaking them, they'll be very white. That is now we say that one advantage of, washing. Now we are in soaking. Because like the water I have, you can see it is very, very white. It is not normal to get this white when you wash rice. But for me to get this white, I have you need certain type of rice which you can soak. Because by soaking, I don't only remove starch, but I try to do away with arsenic. And another thing that you can do to remove the arsenic, you can, while you are cooking rice, you can cook rice with excess water until it boils, like 2 to 5 minutes. Then, with a seal, which the rice cannot go through, you seal half of that water, or it depends, because it depends on the type of rice. So you at least because you don't want your rice, depending on which kind of rice you are cooking, you don't want it to be to look like porridge. That is why you have to consider the type of rice you are cooking. Then you know the amount of water you are going to pour out. Then there are some type of rice, when you cook them, they become fluffy, and they tend to spread. They don't sit together. And there are some rice that you cannot do like that. You cannot soak them. So you have to know the kind of rice that can be soaked. So far so good. I've tested some rice to soak them with, and not to soak them. So I'm going to come up with that video trying to explain why you should soak some rice and some you should not. I think that is clear. Another thing somebody may try to ask, yes, why do you store this water? Yeah, the answer is very, very easy. This water, I store it in the fridge, and I use it to water my flowers, because this water is rich, and it acts like fertilizers. This one I was taught by, I don't know whether she's a Chinese. I think she's a Chinese she's from Asia. And I was buying flowers from her place. And she told me that, do you know what? You can earn rice after you. She asked me whether, she told me that when I soak rice, I can use that water to give fertilizers or nutrients like nitrogen to my flowers. And I don't know, and I think there were some people from some nations sometimes back. They had some myth that you can use rice water to clean or to fertilize your hair. That one is not only, it's not scientifically proved. So that, I call it a myth. It is non-existing. Because you see, this one is a natural product from photosynthesis, and the kind of fertilizer, the things that you are giving nutrients, they are flowers. So it have come from nature, and it's going back to photosynthesis process. That one you can see the fact of it. But to clean hairs and to do all the kind of things, that I think that was it is a myth, and it is not scientifically proved. So I use this water to water my flowers, and you should not water more than once a week with water that you get after soaking rice. I think even you can, if you just want nutrient to put in your plant, because I don't think even it's only flowers that you can water them with. I've even watered my greens, my kale and other vegetables that I have grown. But the good thing is, when you are watering like these flowers that are inside the house, like if you are in Winter Street, you know, it's another difference when you are watering something in the garden, because it is going to dry. And the reason why they recommend not to water with this rice water more than once per week is to reduce pest and mold. M-O-L-D. And so that is the only reason. So I think if you are in the field, I don't know, I've never seen pest in my plant. And I have thought that the difference is because these flowers are inside, and they don't get as much, they don't get as much air, as much suns as it is there outside. So I tend to think that is one of the reasons why the science tend or encourage us not to use these rice water more than once in a week. And that is all that I wanted to share with you today. I hope that this topic of today about how you can how you can use water from soaked rice, it's helpful to you and to your plant. And it helps you, because if you have to eat some of these, you know, some of these products like rice, which contain a lot of starch, if you have to eat them and you have to keep your weight and to keep your body informed, you have to know the way how you can reduce the starch, the amount of starch in them, depending on, we have different bodies which react on different things. So I hope that this video is helpful to somebody, like, especially if you love plants and you love to keep yourself healthy. That will help you to know on how, because this arsenic is not friendly to the body at all. So it is very good to know on what you can do because diseases have increased, and maybe some of these things they have increased with late, and we are not understanding how we can deal and how we can do about it. So I thank you so much for your support. As I say that I am going to light on which channel this video is going to appear on YouTube, and you can go later, you can even save it and listen at your own time, and even for future reference. Thank you so much. My name is Helena. My YouTube channel is Waboy86. Continue supporting us, continue encouraging us, continue commenting. If there is a certain topic you really miss me to, if I'm capable of doing it, then I'll do it. Thank you for now. Bye bye. Have a wonderful time. Thank you. Thank you.